Hey guys, welcome to the Glory Today show. What a privilege to have you all here. Um, Today, guys, I am alone in the studio, so forgive me for a bit of hiccups today, but I'll do my best to bring an amazing show for you guys today. So welcome to the Glory Today show, and I have a very doozy, very interesting program for you guys, and I'm really hoping, I'm so excited about the content we are going to dive in today, and of course, it's a couple of content that some of you have heard about. Some might not, or some might have heard about it, but do not have enough details. And I'm going to do my best to bring you guys today as much details as I can. And this detail, there will be a detail that are I'm very sure they'll be very inspirational to you, and they'll be very encouraging. There'll be details that bring clarity, not fear. Today's show is not about fear. Today's show is not about anything. It's not about fear. It's about a prophetic word. Let me just take a quick look at my notes. It's about a prophetic word that was released upon the life of the man Donald Trump that we know about. I think I'll need my glasses for this one, guys. I'm gonna need my glasses for this one because I'll take a look at my notes because I did not get it time to get it printed. That's what happened when you're alone in the studio. So let's see. Today we're diving into a story that has gripped the nations. You know, all of you a couple of days ago who were watching the news or aware of what was happening in the US. For me, I could not sleep that night. I did not sleep that night, guys. I was up the whole night observing what's happening and the insanity of what's happening in the US. And it is just, what can I say? It's mind-boggling. And we're gonna kick this show up with a specific, a specific prophecy that was released 2 months ago. For those who do not know this prophecy was released 2 months ago, and it's a powerful prophecy. It's a prophecy that really touched ground on our beloved. I call him the Mr. President. You know. It's a powerful prophecy that really deals with, what can I say? That deals with his life, Let me see. I hope you guys can hear me clearly. That seems to be the case. Anything? Yeah. It's all good. So, let's just dive into that one. Let me get this prophecy, show you guys this prophecy is a powerful prophecy. And I'm curious what you guys are going to think about this one. You know, it's very interesting prophecy. If you did not hear about it, this is your chance to read a little bit more about this prophecy. Check this out. Let's hope that the sound will come out as it's supposed to. As I said to you guys, I'm alone in the studio, and it's the first time I chose to go solo. Lord have mercy. It's the first time I choose to do this alone. And I know the Lord is with us. Let's kick this out.
I saw an attempt on his life. This bullet flew by his ear, and it came so close to his head that it busted his eardrum. And I saw he fell to his knees during this.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go just back a little bit because it's important that you guys get to hear this powerful prophecy properly. Let's bring up a volume.
They had torches all throughout Oklahoma, and they were raising up these torches that looked like fire, and they were bringing forth a new patriotism upon the nation. And it was coming, it was being birthed, and it just kept spreading like fire all throughout America, And I saw Trump rising up, and then I saw an attempt on his life. This bullet flew by his ear, and it came so close to his head that it busted his eardrum. And I saw he fell to his knees during this time frame, and he started worshiping the Lord. He got radically born again during this time frame. I'm talking, people say he's saved now, but he becomes really on fire for Jesus, for what I saw coming. And then I saw people interceding when I saw him winning the presidency through great. The Lord showed me it would go clear into the summer. Great persecution would come on him through the judges and through the law and all these people trying to sue him and all this stuff. But there would be a stop to it, and there things would start to break free come toward the fall. And then I saw him winning the election through the Patriots coming out and voting, and then there will be a great economy crash. Yeah. I saw they had a great economy plan, a crash. Yeah. Worse than the Great Depression. And the Lord warned me about this. It would be a great dark time. But
anyway, I think we get the point of the prophecy. Let me see. There you go. Yeah, I think we get a point of this prophetic word that has been released over our beloved Donald J. Trump. So okay, you might see Glory. You may be wondering, Glory, what's this about? What's this really about again? Guys, please bear with me because we're going to go through some contents today. Because a couple of days ago, 3 days ago, I believe to be exact, there was an assassination attempt on the life of Donald Trump. And you may wonder, what does it matter if they try to kill Donald Trump? You know, I don't like his politics, that, all those things. Well, it does matter. It does matter because, let me see, make sure this is working. It does matter. There you go. Okay, yeah, it does matter, guys. So the life of Donald J. Trump matters. And if by now you don't realize why this life matters, you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised if by now you don't know that his life matters. Why? Because this prophetic word, God will not release a prophetic word unless God will not release a prophetic word over somebody unless God has a plan with that particular person. God will not release a prophetic word over a life of particular individual in our society today unless God has a particular person with that individual. So that's why I believe, personally, Donald J. Trump's life matters. Actually, I was planning to do this program today in Dutch. I don't know why I end up doing it in English. Yeah, I really don't know why I end up doing it in English, but I was really planning to do this in Dutch. So, okay, for now, let's just focus on English because I believe most of the viewers that we have here today are watching us. In English language, you know. So his life matters, and this is why his life matters. You know, from the things that are the previous president of the U.S. or even the previous one they've been doing, we can see the fruits of it. We can see the fruits of it all around our countries and our nations. Whether is it in Europe, whether it's in Africa, we are able to see the fruits of their labors. We're able to see the fruits of their efforts. We're able to see the fruits of their shenanigan. Let's just call a spade a spade. We're able to see the fruits of their shenanigan. So, and because of that, we have to understand how important it is for us to acknowledge the presence of a God-fearing man in the White House in the U.S. because of their influence globally. I mean, I don't think America has that much influence anymore as it used to have before, and mostly to do with the previous president as well, but also to do with their own choices and their own mistakes they've done in the past globally, you know. But with that said, they still have certain level of influence, and they still have certain level of spiritual influence. Also, not only spiritual influence, but also they have a high level of a physical influence. They influence the finances in many places, the political stage or the political life in many countries are being influenced by them, you know, and for that reason, so we need to pray for the next president of the U.S. and the only president so far that I've seen that has great our value in has a Christian value in mind and want to bring biblical values into the White House. So far, really so far. I mean, unless I'm wrong, really. Let me say that simple. Unless I'm wrong, but so far the only president in the U.S. that I've seen that has Christian value in mind has been Donald Trump. has been the man who has brought pastors into the White House, and we can see that also in another country, Congo, there's a president in Congo who decided to consecrate the country back into the hands of God. And because of that, giving back the country into the hand of God, Congo today is thriving slowly, but it's getting there. Because of that, Congo is coming back into the global maps. We can hear about the genocide that's happening in Congo. So I've been telling people, you people are busy crying about what's happening in Ukraine. You're crying about what's happening in Hamas area, in Palestine, but you do not grasp or comprehend what African nations have been dealing with for the past years. That's why this prophetic word on the life of Donald Trump, if you just join us and you're wondering what's this about, today we're just taking a look on on what happened in the US a couple of days ago with the assassination of Donald Trump. But if you hear this prophecy, I think it's just fair that I play this prophecy again for you guys to be able to for us to just look at it, because otherwise I think we go by too quickly. And before I move forward, I would like us to really grasp the significance of this prophecy. So let me just bring it back again for y'all so we can take a look again on this prophecy. Let's cue this one.
I'm talking, people say he's saved now, but he
Listen,
becomes
guys.
really framed, and he like fire on the nation. And it was being birthed, and it just kept spreading like fire.
This is the prophet
America,
Brandon Biggs.
I saw Trump rising up, and then I saw an attempt on his life. This bullet flew by his ear, and it came so close to his head that it busted.
Guys, you have to understand what he's saying. Huh? He's so prophetically in the spirit realm. God had revealed to his servant, the prophet, the attempt on Donald J. Trump's life 3 months before it happened. So if you may be wondering, I've had this discussion where people say the times of prophets came and is gone. The times of prophets is gone. But I promise you the times of prophets is not yet gone. Because if it was so, God will not bother to reveal this to this man of God. Let me just bring my volume a little bit down. Yes, I think that'll be safe for your ears, guys. So if it was so that the times of prophets is past, is gone, is no more needed, is no more necessary in our society today, then why would God even bother? Why would God even bother to reveal? Let me do this. Why would God even bother to reveal this to his servant, the prophet? So there must be a reason. There must be a reason why God revealed this to his servant, the prophet. He says what? He said what?
This bullet flew by his ear, and it came so close to his head that it busted his eardrum. And I saw he fell to his knees during this time frame, and he started worshiping the Lord. He got radically born again during this time frame. I'm talking, people say he's saved now, but he becomes really on fire for Jesus, for what I saw coming. And
you hear that? He became really on fire for Jesus. That's what the man of God saw happen today to our man, Donald J. Trump. So, why does it matter? Obviously, God is going to reveal that to us in the coming days so we can understand the significance of this prophecy. But let us not be ignorant, And I think that God will just throw some prophetic words out there just to please some, We're going to take a look on some of the information that happened last week. Some things that I think is worth taking a look at. Hopefully you guys will like this one too. Let me see. Now this is a response. This is a response of Donald J. Trump. So I think I'll do this as last. Let me just bring this one all the way up. We're gonna look at this as last. Yes.
Very strange. There's
no. This is a great man of God who's also
a lot of the deep state.
Taking a look on this, some of his. I will not do that. Take a look at this one, probably. Yes. So, what happened?
And there be a...
What really happened last week? What really happened last week? And guys, forgive me. I prepared my notes properly and everything, but something happened to my browser, so and I've lost quite a number of them. So you will forgive me for that. But together we're gonna take a look. Hey, look at that. Let me just bring this one up for you guys to see, because it's not fair. It's not fair that you guys are not seeing this information, because this is so interesting. What happened? I need you guys to see this. Yes. Mercy, Lord. Exactly. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, okay, that's good. I need you guys to see that. That's good. Look at who we have there, huh? This tweet, guys, is even amazing. This tweet is also very interesting. Listen, you see what it says? America's downfall started with these three men. Guys, listen. America's downfall started with these three men. Oh, thank you so much for watching all the way from SA. Oh my God. That's such encouraging when I receive your message, guys. Really encouraging. Thank you. But seriously, for watching all the way from South Africa. It's amazing. It's a blessing, and it's a pleasure to have you guys. But anyway, this tweet says what? America's downfall starts with these three men. If you don't know what that means, drop a chat in the comments and I will elaborate. And if you do know what that means, then I'll just move on. Okay, I'll just move on. If you still don't know what this means, just drop a chat in the comments and I will elaborate to it. But anyway, let me check. Okay, yeah, this guy made a good sense on this one, but I think we're gonna take a look at this video. We're gonna take a look on this video, guys. Let me see if you can see this. Yes, that's it. Take a look at this video, okay? This is the video that shows us. I think I'm gonna make it smaller so you guys don't miss any detail. This video shows us what happened to the man J. Donald Trump. This video really gives us a clear view on what happened. Okay, am I in the way, guys? Am I in the way? It seems like I am. Let me see. Can I do anything about it? Let me see if I can move myself out of the way so you guys are not so much bothered by me. I bring myself a little bit low. Yeah, it is crazy, but anyway, I'll leave it there for now, okay? And if I'm too much in the way, just drop a comment. Let me know I'm in the way. Oh, thank you so much, my brother Laurent, watching all the way from Den Haag. Thank you for joining. And my brother, you get it right. You see, you get it right. That's true. That's true, guys. If you don't know what that means, still drop a comment or check in the chat, because my brother Laurent has given you a clue. About the person called Big Mike. Oh man, I should not say that online. I should not say that live. Okay, but check this video, guys, because this video really is very important for us to understand what happened on that particular day. We're going to analyze it all together. One love, bro. One love. We're going to analyze it all together, this video, and drop in the chat what you think happened. If you have ideas, if you have a theory, and if you even, I might go as far as saying this, guys. If you have a particular link to a particular video that say you need to see this, because this reveals some amazing stuff. If you have my number, drop it in the chat. Let me say drop it in the chat, and I will try to bring it up and we'll look at it together. Okay, as long as nothing crazy. Okay, don't send me some crazy stuff. Okay, check this out. Look at the time.
The Atlantic, maybe the Pacific.
Yeah, someone's on top of the roof.
See, people are saying, listen, guys, this is so interesting because here already, you see the time, people already were seeing that there was somebody going up in the roof. We're talking about the person who shot Donald J. Trump, a 20 years old. A 20 years old so happened to infiltrate the rally of Donald J. Trump. That is one of the most secure rallies in the world of the next upcoming president of the US. So als je daarover nadenkt, als je echt jezelf de vraag stelt, ik moet even langzaam praten, omdat ik wil niet te snel gaan. I need to talk a little bit slowly. I don't want to go too fast. Okay? And by the way, if you're watching this content, these videos, and you want to you want us to do it in Dutch, I don't mind doing a twist now and then in Dutch just to explain it better, to be able to elaborate. I don't mind elaborating in Dutch. I think our beloved English viewers will not mind. Maar, so if you check this video, forgive the language on the screen, you know, plenty of time and opportunity to eliminate the threat. So people already saw the young boy on the roof with his rifle, getting into position, trying to take a shot, and people are calling up on him. Guys, this is crazy, man.
There he is right there.
Yeah.
Right there, see him? He's laying down, see him?
Yeah, he's laying down.
And still I'm here with you fighting like hell to get a senator.
What's happening?
And to make sure we take back the White House, because if we do, we're going to make America better than ever before. We're going to make it.
Yeah, look.
And it's
There he
not
is.
easy.
Look at that. Look at that. You see the boy? You see the boy moving, man? That's so crazy. You can see him. I'm trying to point on him. The boy's right here. You see, they're saying guy on the roof. The boy is moving.
In recorded history, with the
And here, that's when things start turning for the worse. But don't worry, the hand of God is upon this
best
man.
border. In fact, if they could ever put up a chart, I don't know if they can do it. Do you guys have access to that chart that I love so much? You don't mind if I go off teleprompter, do you?
You see, this is the crazy stuff, guys. You see why Donald Trump just said that? You don't mind if I go off teleprompter, do you? But you have to grasp the severity of things here, because when he went off teleprompter, when he went off script, that's what saved his life. Because on one particular moment, he decided to go back, and in that just short movement of his head, as you will see soon, that split millisecond was not even a second, was a 0.1 or 2 second of millisecond. That's what really completely saved the man's life. It is so mind-boggling to get what's happening here, guys. I mean, I could not. You see, when this happened, I was watching everything live. I watch all YouTubers out there, they jump into action to bring content about it, to be able to post. Everybody's going for the click, for the click, for the click. But for me, I was like, you know what? Let me take time, observe what's going on. I need to understand what's happening. I need to even understand, because you can't understand that happened in the US. So what I did, I just waited. And I collect all this information, and we're going to go through it together tonight. And I hope you guys are excited. Hey, listen, if you are not subscribed, please do so. And I know I started a bit late because I'd forgotten, as I said, I'm in the studio alone today. So I'd forgotten to click. I've forgotten to click on go live again. So that's why things delay a little bit, but thank God I saw it prompt. I saw it quick, so I went back on it. But anyway, so because he went off teleprompter, then when he went back to it, in that split second, God asked him to turn his head. Puff! That's what saved his life. Check this
These
out.
teleprompters are so damn boring. I try and explain that. Oh, there's it. Wow. You guys are doing it. They're getting better with time. My guys, take a look at that chart. Take a look at the arrow on the bottom. See the big red arrow, right? So that's when I left office. That was the lowest point, and that comes right from the government services, comes right out of Border Patrol. Take a look at that. So that arrow is the lowest amount of illegal immigration ever in recorded history into our country. And then the worst president in the history of our country took over. And look what happened to our country.
Guys, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to have to stop on this moment, guys. But I just want to give a shout out to Frank. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Because this show is so important. You know, the Bible tells us, for those who are Christian, my people perish for lack of what? Of lack of knowledge. So I'm bringing to you guys today knowledge. I'm bringing so much knowledge to y'all so that you understand what has happened, so that you do not live in oblivious. So you understand that even though Christ in us is the hope of glory, but you need to know, even though those are with us in greater numbers, you need to know what you're up against so you know how to pray. Here, pay attention. Let's go, Frank. Hey, thank you so much for joining us here today. Guys, welcome. Please share the link with your friend and family. If this is your first time to be here, I encourage you to subscribe, like, and just do what you're doing. Keep leaving us those chat messages. You have ideas, you have links, you have thoughts you want to add to it, just drop it in the chat, and I'm seeing it live, and I'm going to give you a reaction right there and then. Let's check this carefully, guys. Pay attention on the time. Pay attention on the time, because it's really important that you don't miss this part here.
Of our country took over, and look what happened to our country. Probably 20 million people.
They are pointing to the soldiers.
That chart's a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something that says...
Guys, the guys in position. Do you guys see it?
Hope he's turning this way. Be careful, guys.
People are screaming because people are dying.
We got breaking news. Coming in. Shots fired. Seems to be shots fired at the Trump rally.
Shot fired. See, people are calling out, come, because somebody has been hit.
Is he okay?
Somebody got hit in the head.
We need to go live right now. We are live right now at the Trump rally.
One shot right here, Mike.
We don't know if President Trump has been shot. We know he hit the ground. We do not know if President Trump has been shot. He's up.
There he is.
He's up.
There he is. Come on.
Shots are still continuing to be fired. He's giving a thumbs up, everybody. He's giving a thumbs up.
That's the man. Listen. How many of you, with the show of hands, how many of you, when there's a shot fires like that, you will rise up on your feet, and the first thing you need to do is lead your people into victory, letting them, I am good, letting them, amantla, like you say in South Africa, amantla na way to, that power to the people. You show to the people that let's fight, let's continue fighting. Listen, if some of you've never been in the line of fire before, listen, I'm a kid. Where I grew up, I don't talk much about this, but I was born and raised in Congo, and I remember very well. I was still a young boy, maybe about the age of 8, 10, when the first time I found myself into a war zone. You are in the living room, like you're with your family, like some of you are right now, and suddenly you hear bombs. No, this fireworks stuff. That's what I mean. I don't like fireworks. You hear bombs, and you hear shoo, 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 on top of your building. Then you hear on the other side, boom, boom, boom. Then they return fire to you. Houses are being blown off to pieces. Gun fires. Man, I remember we were running. Even at one point, we ran from the city where we used to live. We ran into the mountain, my friend, because we were a big number of people. So on the other side of the mountain, soldiers, rebels, all soldiers saw us, and they thought we were rebels. So they start shooting at us. Man, you don't, because you see now, when they shoot, because on the distance, they shoot. By the time you hear the sound of the shot fire, it's usually already too late, because by the time you hear the sound, it means you are either already dead, I'm telling you, or the bullets is already passed you by, because you first hear entering into things, or you hear entering into people, whatever. And by the time, thank you for that correction. Thank you for the correction. By the time you hear that bullet, by the time you hear that boom, often is because it's already landed. It's already like done its damage. Because that's how it works. I was a young boy back then. I did not understand what was going on. On the age of 11, I think, that's when you start grasping the severity of things, because you start walking by, you're coming back from where you guys went to be refugees, you start coming back home, you find in the area, everything has grown drastically because everybody left. Birds have multiplied. Because in Africa, like in Europe, in Africa, you have pigeons at home. Pigeons have multiplied drastically. Whether you have ducks or chickens, have multiplied drastically because there were nobody there to eat them. You know what I'm saying? It was so crazy. But then along the way, as you're coming back home, you're finding dead bodies. You're finding many people that have died. So I don't want to make this to be a sad story about me, but I've been in the war zone, and hearing a bullet is not as easy as you might think, because sometimes we watch many movies and we think, it is not a big deal until you are there. So this man, for him, a bullet clipped his ear off, but he fell down. Not only that he fell down or he jumped on the ground, the Secret Service went and jumped upon him, but then he rise up, and his first reaction was, let me show the people that I'm okay. Man, what a man. Now they're taking him off. And there's also a controversy that we might look at today, guys, is the female Secret Service. Listen, I have nothing against female in services. But if you just go back a little bit here, let's just go back a little bit on the place where he raised up his hand. If you pay attention, the guys, the Secret Service that are protecting Donald Trump, they are all tall. Let me see if I can show you guys this properly. Maybe in the next video. I think I'll show you the image of it. They are all tall. And because they are tall, they were able to be bigger than Mr. Trump. Let me see if I can get those images for you guys. They were able to protect him and defend him properly. But when you have a Secret Service agent who is not as tall as he is, that doesn't need to be there. Obviously, the person is not going to be able to protect him. And that's why you get here. As if you see in this picture here, this is a female, even here. There's a female Secret Service agent here. Look at the guys, they are big. That's why Donald Trump was able to put his head out and put his hand up, because the Secret Service was like here. So, and by the way, don't blame me and say glory is against women in service. No, this is really a reality of what happened, because after this, they were all replaced. Hey. Look at that. That's the image right I'm looking for. Look at this image. You see the image, guys? You see the image? You see how short she is? It's not just that she was bending, because they are also a little bit bending, but she's quite shorter than him. So if the sniper, because guys, there's a breaking news that I'm going to share with you. The truth of the matter is, everybody's talking about one sniper. Even here in the Netherlands, they're talking about one sniper alone. But the truth of the matter is, oh, you guys are not seeing this, are you? Oh my God. Give me a second. Let me show you guys this. Let me show you all this. This is what I'm talking about. Excuse me for that. This is it. This is it. So as you can see here, the Secret Service right here, as you can see, she is quite shorter than him. And that's why he was able to put his head out and his hands up on top of her. But if there was another sniper, as I was saying, he would have clipped him easily right there and then. It would have clipped him easily right there and then, I promise you. But after that, that mistake was being eradicated, because you cannot have a giant like Donald Trump being protected by a female agent who is way shorter than him. And listen, some jobs, just need to be left to guys. I promise you, because no me, that's not what I'm saying. That's what they said, and it has been changed. After this, I'll show you a video of Donald Trump now. His new detail of a Secret Service is completely only guys. It's only, guys, because they understand, because many things were wrong on this day. Many things were wrong, guys. Many things. How will it even be possible for a guy to reach him? Let's check this other video, because we have quite a bit of things to go through today. And this is an amazing image as well for Mr. Trump. Amazing, amazing, amazing. But that's not what we're going to deal with today. This is a sniper, guys, a professional sniper, explaining to us his take on this particular day, what he thinks. Let's hear him out, okay? Let's just hear him out for a minute.
By the shooting of President Donald Trump yesterday, without a doubt in my mind, was a planned and coordinated attack on the president inside our government, our local agency, or police force. Here's why. My name is Matthew Murphy, and I am a retired Green Beret, retired from the Special Forces Group, but I'm also a level 1 sniper, which means that I have graduated the highest level of training for snipers that you can do in special operations. We're trained, I'm going to avoid confidential or classified terminology. We're trained in assassinations and counter assassinations for the very reason, case in point, yesterday, the shooting of President Donald Trump.
There it is.
So, first of all, anywhere the president's going to go, there are teams from the Secret Service that go out days, if not weeks, if not months, before the president will ever be at that spot. And they do a site security.
You hear that? Before the president goes anywhere, there are a team of Secret Service that goes days, if not months, before him. So that's something to remember.
And they do that with the local police forces and agencies to ensure that every potential security threat or vulnerability is secured and, of course, protected against. Now, this is done way before Donald Trump will ever get there, and they know every place that the president will be, and the sniper team especially is responsible for ensuring that no one can take a shot at the president. Now, that does not mean that the sniper team just sets up with their guns and scans the crowd and shoots. No, what they do, the most important thing they do pre-Donald Trump showing up, is within a 360-degree environment of that podium of the president, they ensure that there is not a place that is open that will be accessible by someone with a rifle to take a shot at the president. So they make sure those places are barricaded off, inaccessible, and heavily guarded, so there is no way you are going to get to the place where you could even shoot the president with a rifle before the president shows up.
Let's keep it there for now. There is no way. Let me show you an image, guys, because you need to put a context to what we're talking about. Because there is, let me see. Come on, you can do this. We can do this. Oh, I need to show you guys this video. It's so important. It's so important that I get to see and show you guys this video. This is, it's not even a video. This is a powerful image, guys, that I want you guys to take a look at. Okay, you know what? I'll do it differently, because I don't think so. Playing games with me. Not today. Not now. Come on. Come on, guys. Welcome, guys. If you're just joining this show, you don't understand what's happening here. Today, we're just taking time to really analyze the mistakes that happened during the presidential rally of Donald J. Trump on last week. Actually, was it today? We are Wednesday. Yeah, it actually happened on Sunday, if I'm not mistaken. Saturday. It happened on Saturday night. Sunday night, then let me say that way. So, and today we're just taking time to look at it, guys, with a critical eye, not necessarily judgmental, but just critical eye, in the hope that we can learn something from it. So that's the purpose of today's show. So if it's your first time for you to connect with us on the show today, I welcome you. I'm glad you joined us today. This is Glory. I'm from the Glory Today show. I'm alone in the studio today, and I just decided, you know what, guys, let me just bring this amazing show for you up, so that we can just be able to analyze this content together. And meanwhile, I'm trying to figure out how to bring that image up here for you guys. I would like to show you another video that elaborates on what the man was saying here. Because remember, one person was shot dead, 2 people were badly wounded, and there were not 8 or 9 bullets fired as reported, but there were, speaking about reported, but there were, in total, there were 11 shots fired. There were 11 shots fired on that particular day. I'll prove that to you. There's some amazing animation, guys, that were brought to life on that particular day. Some amazing content, really amazing stuff. I'm just gonna go through my notes with you guys, so we can even hear from testimonies of people who are there at the rally. So this is the boy in question. This is the boy in question that they said they said he shot Donald J. Trump. This is the boy in question, you know. So a woman who asked to be identified by only her first name, Kathy, said her son attended classes with the Crooks, because the guy who shot Mr. Trump, his name is Matthew Crooks. So basically, she's just giving us, she's just saying that she doesn't understand how is it possible. This is also a very good question. How is it possible that Matthew Crooks was the one who shot Donald Trump? Because in her mind, she said this guy is seemed to be fan of Trump, because she say here in this message, maybe at one point to wear Trump's clothing. I will almost put money on the fact that I probably had seen him wear a Trump shirt or something along the line of that beforehand, which is why this is so shocking to me, she said. It's so shocking to her and among many other people. It's quite a shocking story, really, to understand that a young boy of 20 years old, think about this, if you're in the US, you don't even need to be in the US to understand that this doesn't make sense. How is it possible that a building that is so secure, like that of, that the building is so secure like that of, how can I say? A building that is so secure like that of at the campaign of a president. That's what I was looking for the word. I don't know. Of a president in the US. You have a building like that, one of the most secure places in the world. Yet for some reason, you want to make us believe that a young boy was able to find his way to that building, and even not only to find you on top of a building, and they get to shoot a president or a candidate of a presidency of the US. Man, come on, you gotta be out of your mind. And then the funny thing, the story that came out, they said the FBI have said that the boy acted alone, but somebody help make sense out of this. That was after they said what? They could not access the boy's phone. He's a young boy of 20 years old. Yes, his classmates describe him as very smart. Very smart. We've seen this movie. How many of you, showing of hands, have watched the movie 24 in the Norwegian College Theater? The 24, the movie, they say the TV series. So we've seen this kind of things. They say, oh, he was a loner in class. He was a loner. He always eats alone. He always spends his time alone, blah, 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 all those things. He was a loner. So that's a probability why he might have committed this atrocity, you know. But as that may be said, you know, because that's alleged, all those alleged things. But a 20 years old. Now, the truth of the matter is that the rifle that he used, it was registered to his father. It was not his personal rifle, but it was his father's rifle. Okay, fine, still. But that rally was so secure that everybody who comes to those rally get checked. Yet a 20 years old managed to find his way through, get on the rooftop, a white rooftop, a very, very white rooftop, guys, with a secret. Man, you people, let me get these images to you guys, because you might think I'm just here to, I'm not making sense. Let me see. You're working with me. Come on, you can do this. We can do this. We can do this, guys. Let me show you guys these images, because this is, otherwise I'm just telling you stories. There you go. I think this will work fine. Fine. Otherwise you think I'm just telling you stories, guys. Hey, wow. Here's the video. Please bear with me for a moment. I will show you some of these images, because these images says a lot. You know what they say, one picture speaks 1,000 words. I'm just gonna bring you guys on the screen. There you are. Now, guys, you can see it now, right? Yes, we can see this. And if you cannot see it, just let me know in the chat. But for now, you see this image, guys. If you can see my mouse here, where I'm pointing at, that's where Donald Trump was located. Here, right here. On that little yellow person in the middle of the state. That's where Donald Trump was located. So, if Donald Trump was located here, Secret Service counter sniper was located behind him on the white roof screen, on the screen left. And the two other counter snipers were located on the right side of the screen. Right? Two counter snipers located there. Now, the ones on the left, the video evidently shows they were facing where Mr. Matthew Crooks were, which you can see the yellow line all the way goes there. Second shot. You see now, I think I've broken the news for you guys. It's alleged that it was not only one sniper. It was not only one shot. There were multiple shots on that particular day. Let me say there were multiple snipers. I'm not talking about Secret Service. I'm talking about people came to attack. There were two of them, not only one. Because the trajectory of the bullet, the bullet that hit the crane, the one of the crane in Dutch nominating crown, the stone, the speaker had. The bullet that hits the crane, there is no possible, because the trajectory of that bullet is completely different than the position of Mr. Matthew, where he was. So basically, the question is, if you might say, okay, you know what, there was only one sniper, one shooter. So now, where did the other bullets come from? And that is the bullet, by the way. That is the bullet that hits shot that hits two people. He all the way on the right side of the screen, the audience area on the right side. Because the bullet of Mr. Matthew is the one that killed the fireman, the fire chief that died, the man who shielded his family. He jumped on his daughter, shielded his daughter, and he got hit in the head. Man, see, that's something to be said about man. And then the same bullet also that went, the same bullet, second one, in the same line of fire that went and hit Mr. Trump. So now the question is, that you might be wondering, the same question you have, guys, that you're watching, the same question. How is it possible that right this roof there, that roof where Mr. Matthew was, why was that roof not secure? I think that's a question everybody is asking themselves on these points. Why was that roof not secure? The Secret Service, they say that it was outside the perimeter. It was outside their zone of safety, of security, of being secure. And then another one said, no, they did not have enough agents to cover all bases. So there's many rumors that's been going on around that area. So it doesn't make sense that this roof was left unsecured. And one more thing that doesn't make sense. Let me see. Can I show you something? Yeah, this actually shows you guys what I'm talking about properly. You can see the stage where Mr. Trump was, and behind him there's a audience area, a family and friend, I guess. And then also on this right side there was another area where people were sitting, where those people were shot. and another on the left side. There are also other people sitting there where the fire chief was shot dead. And then the bullets, you see the blue line all the way, that's a bullet that hit that crane that dropped down, and the speaker all the way, the speakers also dropped down. So guys, that's so interesting to see all this information. So I have many more stuff to show you guys, so don't just bear with me for a moment. I'm gonna show you guys because it's important for us, voor sommige van ons die niet in de Amerika zijn of die dat allemaal niet volgen of geen tijd hebben, is ook wel belangrijk dat wij, langzaam, is ook belangrijk dat wij ook dit kunnen zien. Anders, we only get information from the MSN. So now, hear this testimony from this young lady who was at the location. Listen.
Where I was in front of Trump and what happened to the left of Trump, which would have been to the right of me. First and foremost, let me show you how close I was to put it in perspective. So with Trump facing me, I was to his left, but I was pretty close up there. Now let me show you the bleachers to the left of Trump, but to the right of me. Okay, so there's the bleachers to the left of Trump right there, which was to the right of me. Mm-hmm. The unaliving happened.
Don't be confused.
To the bleachers on the far
she's
right
a bit confusing
side of
sometimes.
Trump. I'm over on the far right or far left of Trump. These are the same bleachers. Watch the top left. These are the same exact bleachers. These are to the left of Trump. Those shots came from the back. Now watch it in slow motion.
Yes. See here.
They came from the back. Those bullets came from the back left of Trump. Now let me show you what happened after those shots were fired. That was on the left side of Trump, where people are saying that shots were fired from behind the bleachers, and you can clearly see them like telling Secret Service it's from over there, it came from over there, and you can see people looking from behind the bleachers. This timeline of events that I just showed you all came from the left of Trump on my side. I don't know what happened on Corey's side. I don't, and I'm so sorry for what happened to him, but he is not the man that I saw. He's not. Something happened on the left side of the event. And I'm tired of people gaslighting me. I'm tired of people telling me that I was in a panic and I can't think clearly and I have no idea what I remember. I do. I'm a mother. I had to be super aware of my surroundings. The first shot was farther away, which would have been to the right of Trump because I was on the far left. The second shot sounded a whole lot closer, and that's when I was like, oh my gosh, people are shooting everywhere. I have to get these kids on the ground. Stop telling me that I don't know what I'm talking about. Those two men were shot from behind the left side of the bleachers, to the left of Trump.
Okay.
I promise you that.
You see, so there's quite a bit of a story going around there, guys, and people have questions, and people have questions. It's understandable that people have questions. So what do we do? Do we just ignore them? Do we just take all these people's stories at face value, or do we ignore it? Let me guess. Okay, let's take a look at this video, guys. This is a very, very short one, so bear with me for a minute. It's a very short video. Let's check this out. Let me just make sure it's big, and here it comes.
I wouldn't even be doing this. I'd be at some beautiful place.
Look, they're all pointing.
Pay attention, guys. They're pointing already at the shooter.
Yeah, someone's on top of the roof. Look.
Somebody on the roof
there.
here.
Right there, see him? He's laying down. See him?
Yeah, he's laying
Right there.
down.
And Scott, I'm here with you fighting like hell to get a Senate.
What's happening?
And to make sure we take back the White House, because if we do, we're going to make America better than ever before. We're going to make it.
Yeah, look.
And it's
There he
not
is.
easy, Because we have millions and millions of people in our country that shouldn't be here. Dangerous people. Criminals.
Officer, there's somebody on the roof.
We have drug dealers. We have people that should not be here.
Right on the roof.
It's much tougher than it happens.
You went right on
See,
the
they're calling an officer. There's a guy on the roof. There is somebody on the roof. Let me see.
There he is right there.
Let me see if I can see him. See where he's pointing? Is on the top, right on the top of his finger. Right there. That's
Right there, see
somebody
him?
there.
He's laying down. See him?
There it is. See, guys? Right there. Right here. Somebody on the roof. Officers, there's somebody on the roof. But hey, what were the officers at? What were the officers doing? Nobody knows. That's the question that is there. That's the question that people have. Everybody's asking questions. What really happened? What really happened? And it's important for us to keep asking these questions until we get answers, because these things of saying, you see, let me see, guys. Yeah. There are questions, and every question deserves an answer. Every question deserves an answer. So, guys, if you have not done so, I would love to encourage you to share this link of this show today, because it is really encouraging for us when you drop us a comment. Thank you guys for dropping your comment. Thank you guys for connecting with us. Thank you guys for being here as we just go through these as we go through these shows today, as we go through these videos, just analyzing it, just be able to talk about it. I mean, it means a lot that you guys made it connect with me here today. It means a lot that you guys made time to be here. It's really powerful. It's really amazing. So thank you for that, really. And the next video we're going to take a look at is this particular video. It's a very powerful video. And now this video describes the second shooter. If you have not seen this video, this is going to be a very educative video for you. It's going to be a very powerful video. And this one was reported by NBC News. And you have to understand, guys, these are the people who do not want you to know the truth. These are the people who will do everything in their power to prevent you from receiving all the information. So the mere fact that they reported this news, it was by accident. Excuse me. It was by accident. It was not something they planned for. So understand this. Let me see. How is my sound here? Let me see if I can get. I want to see if I can just test 1, 2. Yes. Okay, that's better. That's better. Yeah. So, guys, these are the people that don't want you to know the truth, because the Bible says you will know the truth and the truth shall set you free. So this particular video is a video that telling you from the eyewitness, because who are you going to believe, guys? Are you going to believe the MSM? Are you going to believe the mainstream media? Or are you going to believe the eyewitness themselves that they were there, as they explained to you what really happened? I think I'll choose to believe the eyewitnesses, because they have first-hand experience. They were there, they saw everything. So listen to what they're saying.
You're out of there as you're starting to process this. I know we'll all be processing this over the coming days and weeks. How are you feeling now in this moment?
Well, what I've heard coming out here is now they feel that there was 2 shooters on both sides. So they got the one on the tower on this side, but the one on the right side they never got. So that's why they wanted us to leave immediately, because they thought there's still a shooter out there somewhere. So there could be in these woods around Butler.
Whoa.
Aaron, I've
She's going to deny it.
Trump rallies. I don't know how many you've been to.
Out there somewhere. So there could be in these woods around Butler.
Aaron, I've covered.
Whoa, do you hear that?
Woods around Butler.
Aaron, I've covered many trips around Butler.
Guys, I think I hope you can hear this. It seems like in her earpiece, you can hear like her producer telling her to move on, telling her not to dwell on that part very much, because she got caught by surprise by what this lady said. There could be another shooter around here somewhere. You saw her panicking a little bit. She was like, I don't know if I have to say. I don't know. Hear what she said. Hear this part. Hear
this
carefully.
Side, but the one on the right side they never got. So that's why they wanted us to leave immediately, because they thought there's still a shooter out there somewhere. So there could be in these woods around Butler.
Aaron, you know, I've covered many woods around Butler. Aaron, you know,
so there could be in these woods around Butler.
Aaron, you know, I've covered.
I'm not sure if what I'm hearing carefully, if they're saying you're going to ads, or you need to move forward, or it's something like you're going to add. It's like you can hear a voice in behind her just telling her to move forward.
Rallies. I don't know how many you've been to.
My sixth. This is yours. I was here. I was the fourth car in the parking lot this morning.
You're out of there as.
Whoa, man, guys, this is crazy what she just said there. This is so crazy. There were two shooters. They got one, and I think that boy was more of a decoy than the shooter. The boy was more of a decoy than the shooter. Oh my God. Yeah. See this. Pray for this man who took a bullet meant for Trump. Yeah, definitely we do. Yeah, that's a doctor. This is an emergency doctor who went trying to assist the fire chief who passed away on this particular day. And I think I have a video of this testimony, very powerful as well. Very powerful. We'll pray for the life of this man for sure. Yeah. See now, this is a powerful image, man. This is the trajectory of the bullet, and this is the bullet on the moment that it clipped Mr. Trump's ear. This bullet has just passed him by. I believe it just is going backward, because there's no way it was going, because if it was coming from the back, the reaction of his head would have been this way. It would have been moving away from the bullet. But because it comes from the front, so his reaction was, it clipped him, then he went with it. Otherwise, he would have gone with it, not move away, but gone with the bullet, but then he went with it on the back. That's why he's like, did like this and immediately went down, because that split second that he just turned like this, the bullets which was meant for his head, it just clipped his ear. My Lord have mercy. It's crazy, man. It's so crazy to have somebody in your telescope like that and just decide to take a shot, man. This is a very interesting Japanese. This is a very interesting Japanese guys. This is a very interesting Japanese animation that was made concerning this thing. We don't need the audio, just image itself is gold. Oh, let's see. Crazy. Let's take a look at this video. I think this is a video that I want to take a look at with you guys again. We've seen this video. So powerful. So powerful, man. This is so powerful. That's Matthew right there. Oh yeah. There's the powerful images we started with, guys. If you missed it, it says what? America's downfall started with these three men. If you are not here when one of our viewer, my dear friend Laura, was able to comment in the comment section, in the chat box about what that meant, so check it out. It's very interesting. Let's check this out, because this is a powerful. These are powerful stuff. These are really powerful stuff, guys. Now, this is so heartbreaking, man. You see how tall she is, quite short comparing to Mr. Trump. So he was able to bring his head up and bring his hands up in the air, because he's just too short. Too short. Yeah. Let me see. 1 second, guys. Oh my goodness. Yes, guys. If you are here, if you're still there, please, yeah, let me know. Because there's quite a lot of information that I'm receiving right now. Let me check this out. Am I still live? I hope so. Yeah. Let me just do this. Excuse me, guys, for a minute here. Dealing with... Who said the man cannot multitask, yeah? Who said that? Yes, here we go. So it's quite interesting stuff that's happening here, guys. If you see these images. Yes, I hope you guys really can hear me, because people are trying to reach me. So I'm wondering if something going on. Like there's something going on, you know. What's happening? Yes, guys. This one of those powerful video, and this one I don't understand, guys. Really, I don't understand this. You see these secret services here.
That's when I left office. That was the lowest
These
point,
guys,
and that comes.
These guys already knew what was happening, because people are pointing and telling them there is somebody on the roof. There's somebody on the roof. So my question is, if people have been pointing that there's somebody on the roof, how come they did not take action? 7 minutes 21 seconds before the shot came in, people are telling them there's somebody on the roof. People is telling them there's somebody on the roof. So how come they did not take the shot? Let me check this out.
That's when I left office. That was the lowest point,
Already
and that
looking
comes
down
right from the government services. Comes
Scope
right
42
out of
seconds before
Border
shot.
Patrol. Take a look at that. So that arrow
This guy
is
is
the
taking
lowest
position. I'm so sorry. It's a
amount
very
of illegal
awful, it's very
immigration
ugly
ever in recorded
imagery.
history into our country. And then the worst president in the history of our country took over. And look what happened to our country. Probably 20 million people. And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old. And
See,
if you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened. Oh.
There comes the shot. That's when they took the shots. So the question is, why they did not shoot before? Why didn't they shoot? This agent knew it was coming. Are you serious? Which agent?
A couple of months old, and if you want to really see something
What
that said,
agent?
take a look at what happened.
What are you talking about? There's a lot of course, there is a lot of conspiracy theory going around, even though that word has been taken out of proportion. But he is moving people into position.
Take a look at what happened.
But that's so strange that he's moving people. He's telling them to move.
20 million people. And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old.
Telling people to move. He's just telling people to move. He's just good at his job, and he doesn't want people behind the president. So I don't understand why we speculate that he knew it was coming. I don't know. I don't know what that means, man. Exactly. Good question. What's really going on in America? What's going on in America? Let's check this video, guys. Now, this is a video where, obviously, the Solars, I think I'm going to play it differently. I'm going to play it differently because I want to have a good quality. So, obviously, the MSM, they have to try their luck and attack the character of the president. And they attack it in such a... There's nothing new under the sun, and the devil is not a creative. So they wanted to attack Mr. Trump. Yeah, just check this out. Let me just stop whining and talking about it and just show it to you. Check this out.
What is that change going to look like, Don? What practically, your father as president, I think you would even say, was a divisive figure. What's it going to look like in the second term?
I don't think he was a divisive figure at all. I think the media created divisiveness around him. They lied about Russia collusion. They said he was a traitor. They went after him in every which way possible. If the media actually starts being an honest broker, talking about the things that he did, the prosperity he brought, the peace deals that he signed around the world, rather than the disaster that we're living right now, I think you'd do everyone in the country a big favor.
I know immigration's important to him. I covered the family separation crisis closely. Will we continue to see policies like...
This is also BS, guys. The family separation crisis that this guy is trying to imply. Even Stevie Wonder consider this is just BS, really.
Separating 5,000 children deliberately from their parents.
You mean the Obama administration?
You know they didn't do that, sir.
Okay, sure.
Will there be a second family separation policy?
It's MSDNC, so I expect nothing less from you clowns. Even today, even 48 hours later, you couldn't wait. You couldn't wait.
Exactly.
With your lies and with your nonsense. So just get out of here.
He almost gave him the other word. He almost gave it to him right there and then. It's like clowns.
Will there be a second family?
Now, I love what Officer Tatum did here because he showed us. I love this man. This is a great man here. This is a great man. Such an honest soul, man. I really, really appreciate this man. I really appreciate him. I really appreciate this man. Did I say that I appreciate this man? Check this out. So they were able to pull a compilation of the truth of what that journalist seems to, or to be oblivious at, or just don't wanting to know the truth. So let's check this out. Okay, the Bible says you shall know the truth, and the truth shall what? Shall set you free. Check this out.
For about 2 weeks, the Border Patrol has refused to allow reporters and cameras into facilities where agents are housing hundreds of immigrant children. But today, we finally got a look.
The Border Patrol allowed only one video camera into holding centers in Nogales and in McAllen, Texas. It comes out as Border Patrol faces claims of bad conditions for the children. Not in your sides, Craig Smith was able to take his own tour of the Nogales complex, and he joins us live from Nogales.
Guy, a large group of reporters was allowed to come into this facility in Nogales, but under strict ground rules as a condition for entry. No cameras, at least no cameras we control directly, no sound recordings of any sort, and no questions. What we saw does track what we saw in pictures taken in secret days before. Kids in chain link holding areas using foil blankets. But now we have context and explanation. Agents say the foil blankets, for instance, reduce the chance of allergic reactions. They say the facility was not set up hastily to cope with a glut of immigrant children. They say it is a facility built about the year 2000 for adult detainees, converted when the need arose to house hundreds of children.
Kids in cages situation happened under Barack Obama's administration, and to the credit of Barack Obama and others, it wasn't just separating children just for the heck of it.
Come on, tell them.
Because people were coming over here and they had to go to court and face penalty for what they've done. They can't take their kids with them to jail.
There it is, guys. So the separation of children and parents did not happen under Donald J. Trump. And how is it possible that I'm telling you this all the way from Europe? I'm not even in the US, guys. I'm not even an American. And I've been following this for so long. For years, I've been following this man and his policies and how he's been leading his country. So we gotta wake up, man. We cannot keep on falling prey to this trickery of the devil. We can't. Enough is enough. Really, enough is enough. So, guys, if you're just connecting with us now, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching, connecting with us here on the Glory Today show. And I appreciate you. If you have not done so, I encourage you to drop us a comment. Let your friend know that you are here. Let your friend know that you are watching with us. Let your friend and family know that the show is on, so that so that we can be able to. I can be able. Let's say we, so that I can be able to be able to reach out to them as well, and we will be able to stay connected with them. I'm just doing this so that I can see your chats, guys, because I don't want to miss out on what you guys are saying. because all this show is about y'all. It's about you all. Yes, let's get in there. There you go. There you go. Yeah, awesome. Thank you guys. Thank you for connecting. I'm gonna drop you a thank you so you know I'm here. Thank you for connecting. Thank you for connecting, guys. Thank you for connecting, y'all. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. Welcome. Yes, there it is. Now you know I'm here, guys. Thank you for connecting. Thank you for being here. Share, like. You have not subscribed, do so, because we are here to stay. I'm really here to reveal to you some hidden secrets about this foolery, about this insanity of the left. So check this out. This is now what Sleepy Joe decided to say, you know. You've seen this now in the mainstream where they say, what they've been saying for years, for the past 5 years, since Donald Trump became president, they were saying they were calling him extremist, they were calling him terrorist, they were calling him all kind of bad name, then calling him insurrectionist. They were calling him anything they could think of. They say he's the one who started the insurrection at the Capitol in the January 6th, in the J6. They call him for all these things, but now suddenly the langage, like the French say, change. It become let us tear down the tone of what we're saying. Let us cool down the heated rhetoric. Now the question is, let's see how long they can keep it up. Guys, because obviously you see is a rule for them and a not for thou. Lord for thee and not for thou. Lord for thee and not for thou. So guys, if you have not seen, if you have not heard the prophecy of Donald Trump, I'd love to about him, to come and see General Michael Flynn, a patriot. Let's check this out. This is the prophecy about Donald Trump. So if you've not heard it, let me just play it for you a little bit, so you know that God knew what was going to happen to the man Donald Trump. Check this out.
It was being birthed, and it just kept spreading like fire all throughout America, And I saw Trump rising up, and then I saw an attempt on his life. This bullet flew by his ear, and it came so close to his head that it busted his eardrum. And I saw he fell to his knees during this time frame, and he started worshiping the Lord. He got radically born again. I'm talking
born again.
People say he's saved now, but he becomes really on fire for Jesus, for what I saw coming. And then I saw people interceding when I saw him winning the presidency through great. The Lord showed me it would go clear into the summer. Great persecution would come on him through the judges and through the law and all these people trying to sue him and all this stuff. But there would be a stop to it, and things would start to break free, come toward the fall. And
you hear, guys? There it is. They will come after the man Donald Trump, but there will be a break to it. The Lord God will put a stop to it. So, we hoeven niet bang te zijn. We hoeven niet per se bang te zijn, omdat alles zit in de hand van de Heer God Almachtig. There is nothing that can escape the control of God. Nothing, absolutely nothing. Everything is in God's control. Every little thing. This is a powerful imagery. Let me just bring it up for you guys to see. I know about what they've been trying to blame Trump for, that he was caging children. House Democrats uses Obama's era photos to promote kids in a cage hearing. This is the picture they were trying to use against Donald Trump, but it was a picture that was taken in the times of Barack Hussein Obama. So how are you going to blame Trump for something that he did not do, guys? So this is so interesting. These are all information that are out there for the taking. See, they're trying to say that's what Trump was doing, people at the border, but which is not true. This is all really nonsense. This is all just nonsensical ideology. Obviously, also you can see information here about the VP of Trump. You know, is the person that Trump chose to be his VP. So all those information is right there. But anyway, but for now, guys, thank you so much for connecting. This is Glory Today, and today I'm just live to bring to you all the information concerning the attack on the person Donald J. Trump. I mean, I thought let's just bring this to you to life today. Let's just take a moment. Let's analyze this information. Let's just have a conversation. Thank you for those who have been here, and I could really see a lot of movement in the chat, and people have died off. I don't know why, but I understand that people have a lot of things to do, and we've been live for how long? Oh God, guys have been live for an hour, so I understand that people like this guy is not finishing this thing. But it's really so much information that I would love to share with you guys. There's so much, so much to share. Let's hear from my dear friend. He does not even know that I exist. But anyway, let's hear from Bongino, because this is the guy who has been also a Secret Service, a former Secret Service. Then Bongino is explaining something that is very profound, because you have to understand that the problem of the Secret Service in the US, this which used to be a secret service, but now it become a public service. Everybody knows about it. There's nothing is secret anymore about it. And then even there, the one in charge of the Secret Service, the director Kimberly Shito, who's in charge of the Secret Service, decided that what's more important to her is that the DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion, DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion program that need to be implemented in Secret Service so that it could be more diverse. And then she said literally that her mission is to bring what? Is to bring 80% of women into Secret Service. Why that is so important to her? Only God knows, I guess. Let's check this out. Let's check this out, guys. I'm curious. I'm curious what y'all think. Let's have a look.
This gross incompetence, or is it something even more scary that we can't even think about?
No, it's gross incompetence. I mean, how do you think about it, right? The counter sniper team, they train out, the Secret Service counter sniper team, obviously there to mitigate a sniper threat. They train out to 1,000 yards. So we're talking about, say it was 200 yards. It was actually less than that where this shooter was, right? You're talking about a fraction of what they're trained at. They're also trained to spot guys in ghillie suits, cracked open windows.
Right.
He's on a white roof in broad daylight.
He's on a white roof.
Now, again, it'd be easy for me to say, oh, well, let's not get into Monday morning quarterbacking. Bro, it's not a freaking football game. It's the President of the United States' life. The Secret Service has one job. Well, outside of counterfeiting and protection, it is one job. You keep the body alive no matter what. They came within a millimeter of this guy losing his life. I don't understand some of the commentary that's, they did a great job. Well, the body guys, that response was, brave. They ran up there. They didn't know there could have been 10 more shooters.
Right.
No doubt. Know those guys. Pretty heroic what happened there. But the security failure in the perimeter is a complete, total debacle. No one should defend this.
So when you have guys, we just played the sound, when you have fans saying, hey, there's a guy with a gun over there.
Exactly.
So multiple law enforcement guys, and they still are just looking around like this and no one. How does that happen?
Well, I'll tell you. I'm getting from a number of sources that people are feeding to me their information, obviously, because they want to fix it. They're concerned, and I think you're going to see a lot of whistleblowers. I'm hearing there were very few. I don't want to give an exact number, but very few actual, I don't think anyone else has reported this, actual Secret Service poststanders at that site. That they were temp HSI, Homeland Security folks, they're great folks. I'm not knocking them, but that's not what they do specifically. We do protection, and we're trained for that. So I'm hearing that. I'm also hearing that the counter sniper team, that they had a problem seeing over the elevation. That's why I didn't engage right away.
Oh, come on.
But that's not the problem. The problem,
exactly.
Well, it's the problem, but that's not the real problem.
So that's what they're saying, right? They counter snipers, huh? The counter snipers had the problem to see because the roof was a bit, how can I say? Yeah, like this. It's a bit like this. I wish I could draw it for you guys. The roof was like this. So you decide not to work now? My goodness, guys. How embarrassed could that be? Yeah, the roof was like this. See, if you can see this. The roof was like that. So if the roof was like this, so if the guy is laying there, they couldn't see him. But you have to understand that some of the sniper actually say this. I just realized that I had a very important image to show you guys that I don't know why it is. Some of the snipers say that he saw the shooter, but he was not sure who he was there, who he was and what he was doing there. That's why he chose not to shoot. Me, I'm still leaning on the fact that how can a 20-year-old boy get access to that roof? And a place like that is supposed to be horribly secured. Get on the roof. People are calling there is a shooter, there's somebody on the roof. And still manage to take a shot and clip the ear of the President of the United States. Somebody help make sense out of this. It doesn't make sense. Even Stevie Wonder can see that something is off. And then we hear now stories that there were two shooters. We hear a story that there was a second shooter at the who was located where. Let me show you. You're playing games. There was second shooter located here. Okay, the trajectory put him on this other side, but some lady said it was this tank of water was located here somewhere. But if he was on top, then it's easier. But now the trajectory of this bullet sent him on this side. So it's like there's a lot of information. But this lady said it was at the water tank. The ladies that I showed, the previous videos I show you guys. So if there was a second shooter, then something is horribly wrong, guys. This is information that the Secret Service should have known. And actually, I saw a video, let me say another information that I received was saying that they knew that there was a threat, imminent threat, but they decided to continue with the event. Oh, how come you guys are not seeing this? Let me show you guys. So, excuse me, guys. I mean, I'm dealing with so many things. Okay. There was another shooter here. I was pointing this guy, but you didn't see it. But this here at the water tank. But this trajectory of this bullet put him on the side, as I was saying. But there was another shooter here at the water tank. But because this boy that I got here, listen, people of God, how is it possible that the president of the United States is here? This whole area supposed to be secure. Even these old trees, in the trees, supposed to have like agents in there with dogs. Completely secure this whole area. But for some reason, they said this area here, it was outside their, how do you call it, preliminary area. The area of they're supposed to be secured. So, but this rooftop has complete access to the president. Some people, because of the angle of where they were standing, they were saying the trees were blocking the Secret Services from seeing the guy. But we have to remember this. If they were being blocked from seeing the guy, how did they end up shooting him dead? How in the world did they still get to shoot him if they were being blocked from seeing him? But yet they still managed to shoot him. Maybe the other video, there's an image will make sense to this. Let me look at it. Here. No, it doesn't show my. So there were counter sniper here, another counter sniper here. And these two counter sniper, both of them, they did not take the shots. Because these two, they were seeing the guy. There are so many questions than are there answers.
Problem is, where the hell was the aerial visual support? Why was there no helicopter? Why was there no drone? Why was there no FLIR? Why was there no thermal? Forward-looking infrared. How the hell is the crowd acting as the freaking counter-surveillance operation?
I know, if that's the best asset you have is random Trump supporters
Imagine.
telling police that there's a guy with a gun, what technology are they deploying? They're bragging about they have all this new technology. I
Where
didn't
they?
see it.
Yeah, where is he?
Tell me about when they rush him over to the van, I guess, the vehicle. It seemed like some of the Secret Service agents, I just don't know if they had the stature that I would expect to see and the gravitas that I would expect to see protecting the former president.
He's talking about the
rule
females.
is maximum to the protectee, minimum to the problem, right?
Come
Because
on.
you don't know how many problems there are. So if you try to rush to one problem, like the Malcolm X shooting, and there's another problem over there, you're going to wind up getting dead quick. So they did the right thing by rushing to the protectee. On the evac out, yeah, you do see a couple of agents who one couldn't reholster the weapon and things like this.
She couldn't.
So yeah, there were some definitely.
And the other one was like 5'4".
Yeah, I mean, you're going to find out in the coming weeks that the physical fitness standards for men and women are different. That's weird because the protectee's weight and height doesn't change for a man or a woman.
Exactly.
Does Cheadle get fired anytime soon?
She needs to go immediately. She has disgraced the Secret Service multiple times. She needs to go. She needs to be fired ASAP, but Mayorkas doesn't have the cojones to do it.
Biden should do it. Leapfrog Mayorkas and terminate her.
Zero chance.
She's got to go. Well,
This is Don Bongino. This guy is former Secret Service agent. He's an amazing podcast as well. And yeah, his take on this one makes sense. Listen, there's so many factors. There's so many things that are not put in place that's supposed to be in place or that are usually in place. But on this particular event, it seems like somebody dropped the ball. And the question is, did he do it purposely or was it mistakenly? Was it intentional or was it not intentional? So that's the question we are asking because a man lost his life. A father lost his life. And I thought I had imagery. I had an amazing letter that his daughter wrote. Let me see. I don't have it here. How is that possible, guys? How is that possible? I had prepared to show you the letter from the father. Oh, look at what you guys are seeing on screen now. My goodness, that's so unprofessional. It's so insane. Oh yeah, I think I got it for you guys. I think, oh my goodness, God is so good. I think I have the information for you guys. You need to see this. You need to see this. Let me see if I can just pull it up a little bit for you guys to see. Because this information is good. It's gold, you know. And I just want to make sure you guys are well informed about what's going on out there. This one looks better than. Oh yeah, of course. I'm like, wow, I'm not seeing what I'm seeing here. This is the interview I was telling you guys about. Check this out. Finally, I got my footages back. I got all my content back, guys. So let's get into it. Let's dive deep into this one. Check this out.
That's exactly where I heard him come from.
What did you see, sir?
I heard the shots.
This is a doctor, by the way. Let me just give you a short content. This is a doctor who tried to save the father who shielded his daughter with his body. And this doctor tried to save them because he got shot in the head and he did not make it, unfortunately. May God be with his family. Let's really pray for him. Father, just pray for this family that you may give them the strength that they need in this time, oh God Almighty. Your servant, the man of God who jumped to shield his daughter against a bullet. Father, at least now he's back to you. He's enjoying his time with you, Lord. I just pray for the strength for his family. May you provide for them their needs according to your riches in glory. May they lack nothing. May they know that you are their father now, the man of the house. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Check this out, guys.
I thought it was firecrackers to begin with. Somebody over there was screaming, he's been shot. So I made my way over. I said, I'm an emergency department physician. Let me help you. The guy had spun around, was jammed between the benches. He had a headshot here. There was lots of blood.
Wow.
And he had brain matter there. Oh, and so I got him. There's a helicopter coming in to get him. I got people there really helpful. I got
Was
him
there only
up
one
on the
person
bench.
shot that you saw?
Then I did CPR, did chest compressions as well as I breathed for him.
One person?
I was the only one who did it.
We need to evacuate everybody.
Yeah, you hear that? Let's see. So now check this out, guys. This is also some trajectory that I'll put together to just give us an idea of how that place, how that that place was positioned. Yeah? Okay, the white roof here, where you see the blue dots, because there were two counter snipers from the Secret Service. There were 2 of them here, and there was 2 of them here. But this map does not show that. There are 2 of them here and 2 of them here. But here somewhere, let me see. Donald Trump was here. The public was here and there here. But here somewhere there is a water tank. There's a water tank where apparently another shooter was, because here now we found out there were 2 shooters. There were 2 shooters. No. So now, Matthew was here, a young boy of 20 years old who so happened to get his way. Who so happened to get his way into a more secure place. Thank you, bro. Thank you so much for connecting. It is crazy, man. Yes, it is. Well, you see now, that's thought that you have is the thought that I also had on one particular point. So in the comment it says, I think it's all made up or planned for popularity purposes. But if you understand, which I'm gonna show you the footages, if you understand how close, let me see if I found this footage for you. Oh, I'm sorry for you guys seeing that. Because I'm gonna end up showing you guys things I'm not supposed to show you guys, because there's a lot of information here. Because let me see. Okay, there's an image that I need to show you to just be able to react to that thought that you have, because and I understand the thought you have, but if you think about it, okay, see that image shows you what I wanted to see. Here,
take a look at what happened.
Let me show you this, guys. Let me show you this, my friend. Let me show you this, because if you understand what the snipers was aiming for, check this image out. This is what the sniper was aiming for. So it's gonna hit him here, and you can survive that. So the split second where he moved his head, that split second, his ear got clipped. So that made me wonder if really they were making this up for popularity purposes, they were making this up to be fake. Then, my friend, you have to put your hands, you have to put your life in the hands of somebody, and you have to be a crazy ass sniper to pull this off. You have to be you have to be an amazing sniper. Let me use just the other word, because I don't speak those kind of languages, so I don't even know how to try it for the live stream sake. So the sniper was, so you have to rehearse this in a millisecond of every detail. Everything has to be well orchestrated. You have to say when for him to just do this. Oh no, it was like this. Yeah, you have to just say when for him to just do that, and the bullet hit, because his life depends on it. So for that reason, I really kind of disagree or dispute, or I don't think, let me use the word that, let me say that I don't think this could have been orchestrated. I think this was, this is something that I was not orchestrated, because man, how can you orchestrate that? Check this out.
You see something that said,
when he was clipped, look at his hand. You see? Because the bullet passed him, then he realized it in a few seconds that something had clipped him.
What happened?
Shot. You understand, guys? You see this? This is an information that I'm showing you guys to just say, how could that be? How could that be orchestrated? Because there's so many footage that I have for y'all guys. So many footages I have for you. These are the video. These are the also imagery telling you about the boy on the roof. I'm like, it doesn't make sense, man. If you guys can make sense out of this, tell me. How can this young kid be on the roof? Come on, man. How can this young kid? See, here he has been clipped. Was shot on the white roof. Not that he was wearing white. And this is an amazing clip for you guys to see what Dan Bongino was talking about. Talking about the Secret Services because of the DEI program being put on the details of presidential details. But he was not able to even put his weapon out. She was not able to put her weapon out. Check this out. She was not able to holster her weapon. Look at this. She's struggling, man. Look at that. Pay attention to this one here. Look at this. Look at that. She's not able to holster her weapon, man. She's not able at all. And then also, this is something for us to look. It's good for us to look at because many people are denying. And those who hate Donald Trump, they were denying the existence of what has happened. So we can see from the Washington Post, they say this: Trump escorted away after loud noises at his PA, Pennsylvania rally, Pennsylvania rally. You know, Donald Trump escorted off stage by Secret Service during rally after loud noises ring out in the crowd. So nobody wanted to say assassination attempts. Secret Services rushed Trump off stage after popping noises heard at his Pennsylvania rally. Guys, this is so crazy, you know. MAGA, Make America Great Again, responds with outrage after Donald Trump injured at Pennsylvania rally. Injured for what? Just give people the news, something. These Sulas don't understand that people just want to know the truth and nothing but the truth. And you can have the truth and the truth will eventually come out again. Trump removed from stage by Secret Services after loud noise startles former president crowd. We were startled by loud noise. And this is the gold one from CNN. Secret Services rushed Trump off stage after he fall at rally. Beloved, I mean, guys, you really have to be let me just say, even Stevie Wonder can see that this is a bunch of nonsense. Here's people telling the Secret Service that there is somebody on the roof. There is somebody on the roof. Check. The guy got clipped. So as camera comes back, the guy's laying there. See? But if you hear the shot fires that were there, you count eventually 11 shots fired. You count 11, I promise you. You count 11. That tells us, and I showed you the evidence tonight that there were more than one shooter there. I've showed it to you. There were more than one shooter. So now, the question that is there for this amazing Secret Services or police or any other department, the question to them is that, because here they were already seeing, here they were already looking in their scope, seeing the guy there. Now the question is there that all of you may have. Why they didn't take a shot? Why they didn't take a shot? This is when Trump, after he was shot, look how short the Secret Service agent is. She's so short that Trump could just look over her. We gotta move. We gotta move. They're supposed to move him already a long time ago.
And you know, that's a little bit old, that shot.
Look at this. This is a very interesting video, guys.
Told, and if you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
There it is. There it is. There it is. He was hits, man. He was hits. Let's just understand, man. And then here's when he rise up with a fist. And I love this image, guys. Take a look at this one. Let's just let it sink in. Let it sink in. This is a powerful image again. Come on. This is a powerful image showing the hands of God steering his head away, or the bullet away. So powerful. So powerful. And this is the promises that we all have in Christ. This is the promises that we all have in God. Especially those who are called on the front line. Those who have been called to do great exploits. And I'm praying for you guys who are out there. Maybe you're watching this live stream, or those who that you know might be calling to do work. And one of my best friends who has also been watching this video tonight. One of my best friends. I don't have that many. Anyway. Sometimes you will say things and you realize, what did I just say there, right there and then. My best friend, actually, who's also watching this video tonight, who is working so hard, working so horribly hard to try and establish something good for the country. And it's not often that people give you the credit that is due to you. It's not often that people understand really what you're trying to do. So I'm just going to pray for you guys. I pray that God will give you the strength that you need. May the hands of God be like he's on the shoulder of Donald Trump, be upon your shoulder. May God dispatch his angels upon you to lead you in the path that you are in. And every weapon that shall rise up against you shall be condemned. That every tongue, every mouth that shall speak negative over you, that God will silence it in Jesus' name. Because you see now, it is so easy to judge those who are doing great work when you're doing nothing. But on the moment you start trying to do as great of a work as they've been doing, that's when you realize how important it is. That's when you realize how heavy of a task it is. I'm telling you, this man's first instinct was to get up and let the people know, I'm okay. And tell them, fight. Fight, fight, fight. If you do not fight for what is yours, what are you fighting for? What are you fighting for? Let me see. I'll show you guys some amazing footages because there's a letter that I want to show you guys. This is the man that has lost his life. This is the man that lost his life on this rally. So it cannot be staged, my brother. It cannot be staged, my friend. It cannot be staged, guys. Because this is a real man who really died on that day. A father, a servant of God, who lost his life. Let's see if we can find a letter of his daughter. This is a letter from the daughter. Ali Comparator. Okay, that's an interesting name. Before we go to that, let me see if I can find it. Oh, this is a letter from Melania Trump. Let's just read this letter. Yesterday, time stopped, and when it started again, my family and I started living a real-life nightmare. What was supposed to be an exciting day that we had all looked forward to, especially my dad, turned into the most traumatizing experience someone could imagine. I know the media will cover this event, and I'm going to try my best to stay away from looking at everything, especially because I've already seen and lived through it in real time. But I want everyone to know what the media will not cover and they will not say about him. He's her dad. He was the best dad a girl could ever ask for. My sister and I never needed for anything. You call, he will answer, and he will do whatever it is you needed. And if he didn't know how, he will figure out how. He could talk and make friends with anyone, which he was doing all day yesterday, and he loved every minute of it. He was a man of God, loved Jesus furiously, and also looks after our church and our members as family. The media will not tell you that he died a real life superhero. They're not going to tell you how quickly. They're not going to tell you how quickly he threw my mom and I to the ground. They're not going to tell you that he shielded my body from the bullets that came at us. He loved his family. He truly loved us enough to take a real bullet for us. It's so easy to say, I'll take a bullet for you, until the time comes. That's when you know really who's a hero. And I want nothing more than to cry on him and tell him thank you. I want nothing more than to wake up and for this to not be real, to not be reality for me and my family. We lost a selfless, loving husband, father, a brother. This is the message from Allison, the daughter of the man that lost his life. This man. This is a true story, guys. This is true stories. Now bring us to this imagery. As I said to you, counter snipers, there were two of them. I mean, two here and two here. Casualty. But this casualty was clipped by this. Okay. Yeah, well, this doesn't make sense though. This doesn't make sense. Because the positioning, when you see another image, the position of this burn and where the stage was, where the boy was. Some people say it was not here, it was all the way there as they painted. That's why the sniper could not properly see him because of the trees. But they end up clipping him, so that means they were able to see him. But this drawing Klopnit, because the trajectory of the bullet come in the different direction, because it hits here a crane that was carrying the speakers. And this bullet, the way it's flying, there's no way it's going to hit the crane here that was carrying the speakers. And this was a bit farther back. So there are many questions and answers, but I'm just bringing information to you. Look at the bullet, the way it flew next to his ear. Guys, really. And understand, you guys, please just keep dropping me those comments, those messages. You drop a message, I'll reply it right there and then. And I appreciate you guys for being here, for watching, and for sharing your thoughts. It's really powerful. It's really amazing. Thank you to everyone for your thoughts and prayers yesterday, as it was God alone who prevented the unthinkable from happening. This is a message from Donald J. Trump. We will fear not, but instead remain resilient in our faith and defiant in the face of wickedness. Our love goes out to other victims and their families. We pray for the recovery of those who were wounded, and hold in our hearts the memory of the citizen who was so horribly killed in this moment. It is more important than ever that we stand united and show our true character as Americans, remaining strong and determined and not allowing evil to win. I truly love our country and love you all, and look forward to speaking to our great nation this week, from Wisconsin. Donald J. Trump. Guys, and this is a message from Melania Trump, obviously. You know, if you want to read it, you can just pause and read it. I'm not going to read it on the show live. That's the next part of it. Yeah, so obviously you can see, guys, that this was such a profound moment. Look at him. The man is on the ground here. The shoe of one of the Secret Service member is right there on the screen. You can see the shoe, blood pouring off of his face because of the bullet that clipped him. What a man, what a man, what a man. Let's now hear on this. Let's check out this video, guys. Let's check out this video quickly.
You weren't inside.
Listen.
Nope, but you were just outside. Tell us what you saw.
So we had a party here all day. You can see behind us at the Brinkles Farming Greenhouse here. We had a party, and we all decided, hey, you know, when we hear Trump up there, we're going to walk up through the field, stand by the trees up there under the shade, and watch and listen to the rally. Right? We couldn't see him, but we could hear him. So we walked up, and probably 5 to 7 minutes of Trump speaking. I'm estimating here. I have no idea, you know. But we noticed a guy crawling, bear crawling up the roof of the building beside us, 50 feet away from us. So we're standing there, and we're pointing,
exactly my point.
Pointing at the guy crawling up the roof,
and he had a gun, right?
He had a rifle. We could clearly see him with a rifle.
And
absolutely.
I wish I could reply to your comments quicker. Let me see if I can bring it up.
Around on the ground. We're like, hey man, there's.
Excuse me, guys. Excuse me.
Guy on the roof with a rifle, and the police were like, "Huh? What?"
Huh?
Like they didn't know what was going on. We're like, "Hey, right here on the roof, we can see him from right here. We see him. He's crawling." And next thing you know, I'm thinking to myself, why is Trump still speaking? Why have they not pulled him off the stage? I'm standing there pointing at him for 2 or 3 minutes. Secret Service is looking at us from the top of the barn. I'm pointing at that roof, just standing there like this. And next thing you know, 5 shots ring out.
So you're certain that the shots came from that guy on the roof?
100%.
And he was up there for a couple of minutes.
He was up there.
You saw him up there for a couple of minutes.
Absolutely, at least 3 to 4 minutes.
And you were telling the police and the Secret Service.
We were telling the police. We were pointing at him for the Secret Service, who were looking at us from the top of the barn.
What was the boy ignored? That's a fantastic question.
Could they binoculars?
Could they see him?
Probably not, because the roof, the way the slope went, he was behind where they could see. But why is there not Secret Service on all of these roofs?
That's even a good question.
This is not a big place.
Did you see, obviously everyone, when the shooting started, everyone was very panicked. Did you see what happened to him at all?
Oh yeah, they blew his head off.
Okay, sorry.
Secret Service blew his head off.
Okay,
you repeated it. You repeated it.
You're pretty sure they shot the guy?
Absolutely, 100%.
Okay.
Yep.
You saw that happen?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And did you see them go up to him afterwards, or?
The Secret Services blow his head off. Okay, forgive my language. They shot him. Yes, listen, this is an amazing question, bro. I really appreciate you asking them as well. Why was the boy ignored? That's a question that everybody has. Why was the boy ignored on that level? And what the question of the man in the video that said, it says, why was no Secret Service agent or even a soldier there? Do you know why? Do you know what this lady from the Secret Service ended up saying? The lady of the Secret Service, she said what? The roof was a bit tilted. Like that, as I drew on my amazing drawing skills. Let me draw it for you. So that's how the roof was, right? That's the roof. So I'm just drawing this for you to give you an idea on how they're saying the roof was and why it was unsafe. So the roof was a bit like that, right? So and this roof has, I think, lines. I'm not sure how, I don't remember if it's like this or it's like that. I think it has to be like that for the record. So the roof was a bit like this. I don't know if can you see it. Like that. Let me remain in the camera. The roof was like that, okay? The Secret Service says it was unsafe for the agent. Somebody help make sense out of this. Why was he unsafe? Why was he unsafe for an agent? But it was not unsafe for the boy to get there, lay down, and be able to take a shot. It doesn't make sense to me. Why? No, wait, let me just move on this one. Why was the boy ignored? Let's just take a look at this video again, because I thank you guys for watching, and I'm really humbly honored that you guys are watching. Share this video, let it become your popular channel to watch, because I'll be doing this often. I'll be doing this often because I'm as I said to you guys today, I'm in the studio alone because I want to be able to do this often. So I'm trying to figure out how to do it by myself. And if this works, then we'll do this often. If it doesn't work, you say so, then I'll stop doing it at all. So now check out this video. Let me just bring the volume down a little bit so that I don't blow your ears off. This video is also the same question that I was asking the chat. Why was the boy ignored? Perhaps it was a clone who died. Hey, I mean, I hate saying that live on the channel. Okay, we all know that clones exist. Okay, we all know clones are there. So let's don't pretend. So, why was the boy ignored? The boy who apparently was quiet in his class, the boy was intelligent, the boy who was really good at what he was doing, suddenly decided to go and murder the president of the United States. Or let me say, the coming president of the United States, because some of us are really confident that he's going to win. Check this out.
Look, they're all pointing.
They're all pointing on what? People are pointing
on top of the roof. Look.
See, again.
There he is right there.
Again, guys, check this out.
Right there, see him? He's laying down. You see him?
Yeah, he's laying down.
And still I'm here with you fighting like hell to get a senator.
What's happening?
And to make sure we take back the White House.
Everybody's pointing. There are police officers all over the place.
There he is. Because we have millions and millions of people
there
in
is.
our country that shouldn't be here. Dangerous people, criminals. We have criminals. We have drug dealers. We have people that should not be here. And it's much tougher.
He's right on the roof, guys.
He went right on the roof, big guy.
Ever. In recorded history, we're the best border. In fact, if they could ever put up a chart, I don't know if they
attention
could.
what's
Do you
gonna happen
guys
next.
have access to that chart that I love so much? You don't mind if I go off teleprompter, do you? Because these teleprompters
That's
are
what
so
saved
damn
his life.
boring. I try and explain that. Oh, there's it. Wow. You guys are doing it. They're getting better with time. My guys, take a look at that chart. Take a look at the arrow on the bottom. See the big red arrow, right? So that's when I left office. That was the lowest point, and that comes right from the government services, comes right out of Border Patrol. Take a look at that. So that arrow is the lowest amount of illegal immigration ever in recorded history into our country. And then the worst president in the history of our country
Why was
took
the boy
over.
ignored?
And look what happened to our country. Probably 20 million people. And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something that says...
Whoa, something happened here.
Take a look at that. So that arrow
Pay attention,
is the
guys. Please
lowest
pay attention. Don't miss this one.
amount of illegal immigration ever in
Yeah, that's where it
recorded
goes
history
down.
into our country.
You see the time, huh? The time is telling us from the moment people were calling and say, there is somebody on the roof. There is somebody on the roof. From that moment on, what action were taken? Why is the president still talking? Somebody help make sense out of this.
And then the worst president in the history of our country took over. And look what happened to our country. Probably 20 million people. And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something that says...
There it is.
I hope he's turning this way. Be careful, guys.
All kind of things happening. The boy got clipped.
We got breaking news. We got breaking news coming in.
Shots fired. Shots fired. Shots fired. Breaking news. Panic, panic, panic everywhere. Panic everywhere. Panic, panic, guys.
We need to go live right now. We are live right now at the Trump rally. We don't know if President Trump has been shot. We know he hit the ground. We do not know if President Trump has been shot. He's up. He's up. Shots are still continuing to be fired. He's giving a thumbs up, everybody. He's giving a thumbs up.
Everybody cheers for the man. Come on. USA. USA. Guys, I'm showing all of you all this information so that we have a clear understanding of what was going on out there. And this is like a 4-camera views. But the question is that, guys, you have to understand also there are many variables. There are many things that are,
right now,
we don't understand on this day. Since when? Ask yourself this question, guys. Since when does the mainstream media cover Trump rallies? If you think about it. Since when do they cover Trump rallies? Or you think, oh, glory, that's not a right question to ask. You tell me. Since when do they cover Trump rallies? Since when? Because suddenly they're there. Suddenly they're there at the rally covering it. CNN is there. MSNBC, they're there. But they don't care. They never cover. They never even live stream Trump's rally. But on this particular day, if you think about it, they were present. How is that possible? It's like they knew. It's like they knew something was going to happen. It's like they knew something was coming. Hey, I'm just asking questions. Don't shoot. I'm just asking questions. Somebody has to help make sense out of these all things. Somebody has to. Anyway, let's check out the next video, guys, because today we're going to really just take a look on this information. I think we've already seen that. This is now what happened after. This is the after the shooting. Americans, man, I love Americans. Europeans, we are Europeans sometimes, man, we're just something else. Americans, after this, they went on rallies in front of the Trump Tower. They came with their vehicles just motivating and supporting the president. When was the last time you saw this happening in your country? We are so quick to complain about our leaders. We are so quick to complain about those that God has put in charge before us. We are so quick to complain about everything they're doing. We think they're not doing everything right. We think we know better, and we have this mindset of thinking like we can do better than everyone else. But when a push comes to shovel, we're nowhere to be found. My motto is like this: if I can come and correct you for what you're doing wrong, I should also be able to come and give you a compliment for what you're doing right. And if you will not come to me and say, Glory, you've done a great job, the amazing job, don't you even dare to come to me and try to correct me and tell me, Glory, you've done something wrong. No. Why? What gives you the right to come and correct me when I've done something wrong? When I'm doing something right, you will not even bother to give me a compliment. Stay away from me. I know a friend of mine who likes to say that. Live my life. Skip my life. Skip my life. Skip my life. Skip my humble life. Why was the boy ignored? That's a question I ask in the chat. So guys, you have a question, you have ideas, you have thoughts, drop it in the chat. Check this out. Gunman dies in attack. Shooting considered assassination attempt. Spectator killed, excuse my French. And 2 hearts. Finally, some news coming out. Mr. Trump coming down the staircases of the plane. This was after. No. I think this was his way on the. But there are no female Secret Service agents, so I think this was after. Can't even see his ear. This is amazing. You can read it for yourself. What does he say? This is amazing. Secret Service rushed Trump off the stage after he falls at rally. After he falls. So he's bleeding on his face because he fell on his face now. Propagandist. Make America great again. That's it. Look at the man himself. Come on, man. You cannot deny that. This is the Time magazine cover of the year. Donald Trump is a genuine threat to this nation. He's a threat to our freedom. He's a threat to our democracy. He's literally a threat to everything America stands for. June 28, 2024. These are the people who are blaming Donald Trump for his rhetoric, for his language. These are the people who are blaming him. And they're telling us, oh, guys, you need to dial down the temperature. You need to dial down the temperature. Hey, the devil is a lie. That's what they do. Let me tell you, people. That's what they do. And I've seen this tactic of the enemy. They will come. They will badge. They will accuse. They will do all kind of things to deceive you, to speak against you. And you keep quiet because often those who have the truth, they don't speak much. But then they'll turn around and they're trying to twist everything again, acting like you are the enemy, acting like you are the one who's been wrong. So like, no, let's behave. Let's don't be a people that hate one another. Oh, no. I was just trying to build. I'm just trying to help. I'm just trying to support. As if you... Let me just don't go there. Oh my God, I'm sorry. That's the guy who died. I'm so sorry for that graphic picture, guys. I'm really sorry about that. I did not meant for you guys to see that. I'm sorry about that. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I wish I could get it off of your screens, but yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you have to see that. I'm sorry. This is the press statement from the Secret Service during former President Trump's campaign rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, on the evening of July 13th. So it's 4 days ago, July 13th, at approximately 6:15 p.m. A suspected shooter fired multiple shots toward the stage from an elevated position outside of the rally venue. Guys, somebody help make sense out of this. Do you know what she's saying? She said this, read this. A suspected shooter fired multiple shots toward the stage from an elevated position outside of the rally venue. Outside of the rally venue. So they're telling you the venue that they could have secured, that building where the shooter was outside of the rally venue. So they're telling you that the building where the young man was not secured because it was not considered a threat. Somebody gotta make sense out of this. And then you say, Glory, don't be worked up. Man, this is something that deserves for you to be worked up about. Man. I hate BS. Forgive my French. Outside of the rally venue, U.S. Secret Services personnel neutralized the shooter after they've left him for long enough to clip the ear of the president, who is now deceased. U.S. Secret Services quickly responded with the protective measures, and the former president is safe and the coming president is safe and being evaluated. One suspector was killed. Two suspectors, one spectator. So I keep saying suspected. One spectator was killed. Two spectators was critically injured. The incident is currently under investigation. The Secret Services has formally notified the Federal Bureau of Investigation, the FBI. But by the way, today I found out, and there's a breaking news today, that they've started an investigation in the Secret Service themselves to find out what went wrong, what happened outside of the rally venue. That get me worked up, man. Outside of the rally venue. Let me tell you, even in Africa, president candidates or president are being protected better than this. They're being protected better than this. There are no given agent that can't even host their guns. You're struggling to put your gun away. Outside of the rally venue. Look at the shoe of the Porters. The shoe of the Porters was left behind. Outside of the rally venue. This building, Lucia, it was 135 yards, let's say 200 yards away. 200 yards away, outside of the rally venue.
That's exactly where...
outside of the rally venue. They get me worked up, man. Oh, that image. Come on. I keep forgetting it. But is it reality? It's the reality. I'm sorry that you have to see that. Disclaimer, don't watch this video because there's a sensitive image. That's a disclaimer. Outside of the rally venue. Outside of the rally venue. Somebody got to help make sense out of that one. How is that possible that I was outside of the rally venue? So guys, I'm going to take a look at X. See what's going on. See what is being said. What is not being said. What is being covered. What? Oh, this is a powerful image. Let me show you. This is an amazing illustration of what happened that day. Oh, I want you to see this. Take a look what happened. Check this out, guys. Take a look what happened. I'm gonna rewind it. Let me see if I can make a full screen for y'all. Because this is a powerful. This does have a full screen. Yes, there you go. You see now, look, if you think this was staged, how close this was. Oh, see, I was right. I knew the bullets came from the front. Man, glory. What analysis. You see, if you look carefully, you see now how close it was. It was like God just turned his head. It was God, like this microphone, God just said like, my son, look at this way. That's what saved the man. 2 bullets. Pa, pa. Pa. Second one, pa. Second one missed completely. Oh, the second one, that one clipped him. Wow. Bullet 1, clipped. Bullet 2, also passed there. Bullet 3 missed. Okay. And then the Secret Service agent fired also like how many times? Pa, pa, pa. Like a 3 times, I believe. And then another shot came later on. The 11th shot came from a different area. I don't think it was in the 11th shot, but there was another shot that came from a different direction, complete different direction. That one it hit. I thought I had footage of that. That one hits the. Look at that. That one hits. That bullet hits the crane, and the crane went down. Bad slope. This is a good slope. I missed this one, guys. I missed this one. Check this out. Because the Secret Service director, as crazy as she is, she said it was a very bad slope on the roof. So it was not safe for the Secret Service to be there. But this one is much more flat than where they are right now. Somebody got to help make sense out of this. Exactly. I'm reading the comments. I don't think telling the bad guys that Secret Service can't operate on a slope rooftop is a good idea. Well, that's what she did. That's what she did. Dan Bongino, of course, this guy is like really furious about what happened. A former Secret Service agent. That's what she did. And this is when Trump, I promise to show you this video, guys, this content. Let me just show it to you because I'm saying it here. This is when Trump came inside on the event. What event was that again? Okay, but it doesn't matter. And then the Secret Service team has been adjusted. Check, guys, listen, check this out. Let me show you. By the way, guys, if you're watching this, you have not subscribed, you have not liked, you have not shared this video with your friend and family, please do so because I'll be bringing more content like this in the future. I will even go as far as telling you that I'll try to bring you live events. We'll start doing live commentary on events here on this channel. That's what we're going for. We're going to start doing much more. Maybe even live stream every single day. Who knows? Yeah, by God's grace, we'll do it. So I need your support by liking, subscribing, and sharing this link with your friend and family everywhere you can, please. That'll be a great support to us. Thank you so much. Check out. This is now the details of Mr. President. Only male all the female have been replaced. Yeah, you cannot make that mistake twice. You cannot make that mistake twice. You can't make the same mistake twice. You cannot. Look at these guys, because this is what got me worked up so much. And I think I'm gonna have to save this image because yeah, look at this. The Secret Service, they said what? This building, it's outside the venue area, because they call this protected area the venue. I was gonna draw it with my hand as if you can see it. They call this whole area the venue area. They call it the venue area. Man, so much to pay attention because I'm alone in the studio. So just so you can see me, guys, they call this a venue area. Let me see which camera. Yes. I think I'm gonna put myself there. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, now I'll put it there. So they call this area the venue area. This whole area here, they call it where here? They call it the venue area. You see now, guys, please bear with me because I'm alone in the studio, guys, as I said, so I have a lot to take care of. They call this the venue area. But here, this rooftop, which was, according to the director of the Secret Service, she has no clue what she's talking about. They say this rooftop was not safe. It's too slow. But this one, it looks more unsafe than this one. This one is more unsafe. But anyway, she said it was not safe. And from this angle, see now, there's so many variables here. Because from this angle, it looks like the Secret Service that were here, the sniper, the counter snipers that were here, they could easily see the boy. Unless the boy was in this corner, far from this side, then it can be blocked by the trees. But from here, it seems like they can pretty much, then it just depends on the angle where, yeah, maybe if I'm here, it's a different story to look at this. Because now, the boy, if he's here, even if it was here, okay, if he was here shooting at the president who was here, he can be able to clip this person here, and the bullets can also clip this person here. Okay, and the bullets can also clip the crane here. Because this is the crane that was clipped and fell down. Is it this one or this one? I think it's this one. Yeah, it was clipped and fell down. But if somebody was here from this water tank, like the people in the video are saying, not me, the people in the video are saying, then they will shoot from here. Obviously, the bullets from here, the trajectory can reach Mr. Trump. And if the speaker are here, if I'm mistaken, they're not here, but they're here, then the speakers will go down as here. So there are so many things that could go wrong, because the question is, even if the shooter was here, why is this area not secure? The mere fact that the boy got here is already mind-boggling. Even me planning an event, let me say, for instance, they called me today and said, Glory, you're directing the security of Mr. Trump on this event. My friend, common sense will tell me this place needs to be protected. Common sense will tell me this place needs to be covered. I'll make sure there are officers here. I'll make sure there are officers here with dogs. Because otherwise, these ones, they cannot see everything. Maybe they should hire me next time to be the security force over Mr. Trump. And this guy is already telling people to move. Man, I don't understand that. And this is when Mr. Trump entered the stadium on the boxing match. People love him, man. The perfect president, Donald J. Trump. Look at him. Look at his stamina. How his ear was clipped. So I'm just going through this because we are ending the show now soon, guys. Thank you so much for connecting. Thank you for being here. Thank you for bearing with me on this show. But I really said, as I promised, we're going to analyze this show. We're going to analyze this with you guys until the end to look at the variable. What happened? What could have been prevented? Was there anything that could have been done that was not being done? Yeah. This is a day after the shooting. Was it a day? This was yesterday. So I cannot say one day later Trump is the God. No, it was. This was yesterday. This is the picture of depending with which time zone you're in. This is a picture of yesterday when he came to the Republican convention. That's when he went down. Man, look at the man. Excuse me, it's the graphic images here right now, so if you can't handle it, just stay out from it. But you can see he's here after he was being clipped. Because they wipe it away. The Secret Service wipe it away with a towel. Look how short he is. In God we trust, I'm telling you. And these are very interesting videos, guys, because the questions that are there, this was staged, and I'm not just going to show you videos that support one side story. And this guy went on the street to interview some people and asking them questions about this shooting, and this is what they said. Listen.
Oh, it's a false flag. False flag. Yeah, false flag. Somebody died and 2 people injured. What do you think about that? False flag. False flag.
I thought it was magnificently staged. It was professionally done. It almost looked real.
Wait. Staged by who?
Oh, by Mr. Trump, of course.
I think this whole thing is staged.
You think it was staged?
Yeah.
It depends on everybody's view. Yeah.
View of the assassination attempt? What do you think? Does it kind of depend on where you're standing, whether or not you agree with the assassination attempt or disagree with it?
I just don't see that being the truth, but that's my. I'd rather just not make any comment.
Really quick, what are you talking about the truth? What do you mean? Oh, you just don't believe it was an assassination attempt?
No.
Please don't.
No.
We're so anti-Trump. I don't even want to.
Was it a bad thing though?
I mean,
Was it a bad thing? Would you condemn it?
Oh, that he got shot at? Of course.
Yeah, you right.
Of course, you don't do that.
That's all I'm asking.
Yeah, that's really bad. Yeah, exactly. You don't do that. Was it staged? Probably.
Staged?
Yeah.
Okay, so you think Trump maybe staged a fake assassination for support?
See, guys.
Okay. And that resulted in somebody dying and other people being.
After all the information I've showed you today.
Today, I'm not here for the news. I haven't seen anything. I'm on vacation.
So you just thought it was fake?
Of course.
One person died in the crowd, 2 critically injured. What happened
it's a
there?
small price. It wouldn't matter to Trump. Do you think he cares if people die for him to be elected? Death doesn't mean anything to Trump.
Now, staged from whose side? Do you think Donald Trump staged it for attention?
Could be, or it could be the other side trying to make a scene or something. But I don't. The fact that he only got his ear and he would stood up and said America. I don't. Come on.
Right.
It doesn't feel normal.
What is our evidence for suggesting that it was a staged, fake assassination attempt?
I think that he walked away alive with perhaps a scratch on his ear.
Yeah, it grazed his ear.
Yeah. Of course, behind the scenes, that was all fabricated. Some noise, they put a little scratch on his ear, threw a little blood on his face.
Now, so you think that they planned from 130 yards away to shoot off the corner of his ear?
And they never shot off the corner of his ear. That was all done by the people hanging around him. Nobody ever shot off his ear.
Okay. So you just see it grazing his ear as maybe not, maybe not real. What about the people that died what about the father that died in the stand as well as the others that were critically injured?
I don't know. I can't tell, but to me it just looks like it was planned, and bless that guy's soul for dying this cause. I'm so sorry for that person's family.
So you think, if we're thinking that the Trump, that's a big thing to think, is that Donald Trump's administration faked an assassination, got people killed to try to do this. What would you say our reasoning is for saying that, or we have no reasoning?
Just the feeling. Just the feeling.
I haven't paid attention to anything right now because that's not where my mind is at right now. So as of right now, I just, like I said, I didn't even want to talk about it.
Well, if we're not paying attention, is the right move to say that Donald Trump staged the assassination and faked an assassination against himself? Is that the right move, or is the right move just to say, I don't know?
I'm just going to say, I don't know. I'm on vacation.
Oh, well, you're against fake news, Donald. How about against all this other fake crap that you pull? If Trump is involved, it's a fraud.
That was a powerful moment after he got shot. Bro got shot in the ear. Yeah. And he I don't know, he showed everyone that he's strong and stuff. So
what are your thoughts about those people? Are they foolish for believing that this is a real assassination attempt?
Yeah, a lot of people are easily fooled by Donald Trump. Yeah, they're foolish.
There you have it, guys. So the point of this video is really to emphasize on a particular point. I remember when there was some fake rally attacks happening You know, when some of us call it fake, especially also those who believe the 9/11 was also fake, you know, they call them conspiracy theorists. They call them fake news. They call them denial. You people are denying it was not staged. It was not this and that. But now suddenly they want us to believe them when they say this was staged, it was fake. By us, I mean those who believe this was not staged, was not fake. So, hey, I'm just bringing the information to you guys. I'm showing you all these different angles of the story. I'm showing you all this clip, this analysis, just to give you an idea of that day, so that when you go outside there, you can have an informed conversation with somebody. You'll not be an emotional person who just discussing things from the emotional perspective, but you will have context. You have ideas of what you're talking about. One thing is for sure, an investigation has been put into the Secret Service today. Is that also staged? Is that also fake? There's an investigation into the Secret Service today to find out what really happened on that day. So we cannot keep on denying things just because they don't fit our narrative. We cannot keep on saying things were staged and fake just because we disagree with the man himself. We cannot keep on doing that. So let me show you this short video right now. As we wrap it up for today, this is an interesting video. Check this out. Check this video out. This is a video. I'm calling a video. It's an image. Let me just put it full screen so you see it. This is an image of the Secret Services that did not take the shot, and they say what? The reference of, okay, I'm not gonna read that. My name is Jonathan Willis. I'm the officer in the famous photo of the two snipers on the roof at the Trump rally. I came here to inform the public that I had the assassin in my sights for at least 3 minutes. But the head of the Secret Service refused to give the order to take out the perp. 100% the top brace prevented me from killing the assassin before he took the shot at the President Trump. Okay, you see, this does not, I'm not saying this is the truth, because this does not say, anybody could have posted this. Let me just say it that way. This could literally be anyone. So let me just put a disclaimer on that. Yeah. So anybody could have posted that. Anybody could have posted that. I'm sorry, guys. I just need to deal with something quickly. Exactly. Let's go. Yeah, anybody could have posted that. So I'm just sharing it with you as a message, so you can make up your mind. You can decide. But these are the Secret Service agents that did not take the shot. Okay, that's my job here, is to just show you the information and give you all the disclaimer. And listen, because this can be refuted as not true. But as the post says, it's big if it's true. If it's really the truth, then yeah, it's huge. It's big. Insane. Red Kabbalah strings on his hands. Hey, my goodness. Anyway, guys, I'm reaching at the end of this show. Let me just see if I miss anything. This is so powerful. Check this out. Let me just bring the volume down, because this is also very interesting analysis video showing you where Trump was. Shooter. This is where Donald Trump was, and this is where the Secret Service counter sniper were. And apparently from here, that's where the other shooter was. Exactly. From there, that's where another shooter was. And from here, depending on how high you are or how clear you can see through the trees to be able to take the shots. That's why I said in the other video, I could not agree. It complicated things for me because the stage, from where the stage is, let me see, from where the stage was and where the building was, it was not that straightforward, easy, you know. See, the counter sniper was here, another counter sniper was here, and and Matthew was here where he was shot from, allegedly. You know. You know. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, so you see this video really illustrates pretty much the positions properly. Look at that, guys. You can't deny this, man. How that place was not secure is beyond me, man. Yeah. You see now, you can see clearly from Google Maps. This is Google Maps. You can see clearly now. Here is where Matthew was. So the Secret Service counter sniper here could clearly take the shots unless Matthew was behind there. And he couldn't be behind there because they ended up killing him. They ended up taking the shots, guys. So if they ended up taking the shot, that means Matthew was not behind the trees, was not being hindered by anything. They could have seen him. They ended up seeing him. Understand? So something is off, man. Okay, you're like, Glory, we already know that. Okay, I know. Listen to this.
There was one I heard in Water Tower. There was one by the fence. And
you hear that? Listen.
Fence where the other shooter was. There was one I heard in Water Tower. There was one by the fence. And still, obviously, initial reports. But what we do know, according
and
to
she had to refute it. She had to correct it.
One I heard in Water Tower. There was one by the fence. And still, obviously, initial reports. But what we do know, according to the fence where the other shooter was. There was one I heard in Water Tower. There was one by the fence. And still, obviously, initial reports. But what we do know, according to the
there it is, guys. There it is. There it is. We can't deny this factual evidence. There are many videos like this of Google Maps showing us the area where the shooter was and all those things. So, I mean, with the technology today, we can't be easily fooled anymore, man. We can't be fooled to accept things just like that. Not anymore. Not anymore. Anyway, anyhow, we're calling it a night for today, guys. What a video it has been. What a video it has been. What a show. What a show. So thank you guys for connecting. Thank you guys for leaving comments. Thank you guys for really being here. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for John Colin with his content that he posted. You know, really powerful stuff. I appreciate his post. I appreciate his channel. You know, how it helps us a lot in terms of getting information. How many people were shot? Let's check this out quickly. Let's check this out, guys. Let me get out of here because I want you guys to see this properly. Plenty. Yeah, there you have it, guys. So many things going on. So many things going on. Look at this, guys. Excuse me, I need to bring it up a little bit. One shot right here. Yeah. Laying down on his daughter. And there are many information guys out there, many things going on out there.
Let's turn to this now. Witness Josh Drespling took his video at the former president's rally today, and let's take a look at this video. You can see at least 2 different men helped by law enforcement from the bleachers. They appeared to be injured here. One of them was able to actually walk out on his own. The other had to be carried out. But Josh capturing that video of this moment as it's unfolding. There's the person being carried out right now. We don't have any confirmation. That's obviously one of the 2 people that was injured. That's obviously one of the 2 people that was obviously one of the 2 people that was That's one of the obviously one of the 2 people that was That's one of the obviously one of the 2 people that was That's one of the obviously one of the 2 people that was in.
You talking the mad game.
I want to get a copyright strike on this song. Yeah. Yeah, anyway, let me just move on. So you can see guys, there's so many information that coming now to light, and this is such a powerful video, and I would like to also show you guys when that man was shot. There's a video guys that I would like to show you, and I've been trying to find it, that gives you that count of how many shots were fired. I think I have it somewhere. It's a powerful video. It gives us a detail. Okay, maybe let's check the response of Donald Trump after that day. What did the Mr. Trump say after that day? Let me see.
Taliban, but what they don't know is my ears can grow back. You can take my ears, but you cannot take my liberty. They want to cut off my ears like the Taliban, but what they don't know is my ears can grow back. Like SpongeBob through budding, by the way. Hit me with your best shot, why don't you? Because if that's the best you got, you're a loser. You're such a loser, you missed so bigly. By the way, you had a big opportunity. You could have made my head blow up on TV, but you didn't do that, did you? Now my ear is going to grow back bigger and better. It will have better hearing. I will hear like an owl. You can take my...
That's powerful. That's so powerful, guys. That's good stuff. That's some good stuff. Anyway, yeah. What can I say?
Very strange. There's all kinds of weird stuff.
I know. There's plenty weird stuff. Plenty. Oh, beloved, thank you so much for connecting. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your confidence in this channel. Thank you for really spending time with us today. I appreciate it. Me here more than anyone. I really appreciate you guys' presence here on this show. I appreciate you taking time to be here with us. And I hope I was able to bring new information to you that you did not have before. And if that's the case, don't forget to drop us a like. Don't forget to continue to show us some love through your support. Okay? There's a video that I could not get to show you guys because I just can't remember where I left it. It's a video that shows us that 11 shots. And I don't understand why I don't understand where I left it. I just don't understand that because I'm not like that. I'm not like that. So I'm like, usually I'll prepare things properly so that I don't have to search for them during the show. But I just don't like the fact that I don't know where I left them. I don't like that. No, man.
Will there be a...
No, that one. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me for a moment. Because before I end the show, I'd like to show this to you guys. If I can find it, I'll show it. If I can't find it, then I'll leave it for another time. For another time. Okay, I'm going through my video to see if I can find that video that I want to show you guys. And forgive my French, forgive my lack of, it seems like a lack of preparation, but as I said in the beginning of the show, my browser, is this one? No. My browser was playing tricks on me, so that's why I missed it. Okay, I think I don't have that video.
What happened? Take a look what happened.
No, that's not the one. No, I'll leave it. Okay, guys, that's it for now. That's it for today. This is Glory from the Glory Today show. Thank you so much for connecting with me today on this long live stream, and this long. Soms me I can't do English and Netherlands in. Sometimes I mix Dutch and English all together, but hey, it is what it is. When you speak multiple languages, you have a tendency to do that. But I appreciate you guys for being here. This was a big step forward for me to do the show without anybody in the studio to assist me for the first time. And yeah, leave a comment. Let me know how you think, how your experience was. But for today, this is the end of this show. For those who made it till the end, thank you so much for that. May God bless you. And I pray the peace of the Lord over you. I pray that God may continue really to, that all the information shared here tonight did not disturb you too much in your mind. That you may have informed decision as you go out there. You may be able to know how to stand your ground against those who may come after you. I pray that God may dispatch His angels around you, you and your family. And I pray that you come back again on this show, because we are just started. We are just getting started. May the Lord continue to bless you and keep you. May the Lord make His face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you. May God make His countenance. May God continue to make His countenance be upon you and give you peace. Shabbat shalom, guys, and see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share with your friends and family, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.